And we are going live. And we are live on YouTube and on Twitch. Which means we can start with the game. Today we're gonna play the Brave New Wonders. The game right now is for free to play on Steam during the playtest week. The Steam Play Fest? Oh, yeah, the playtest. Ah yeah, the best start. But you can try the game for free right now on Steam. You have the link in the pinned comments and in the description. And for now, we're gonna start a new game, start the main campaign, and I will show you how the game works. It's of course the automation game, where you have to mine the rocks and build the factory out of it. When the game loads, I will show you the way. Okay, press key to continue. There is the lore, but I usually don't care too much about the lore. The problem is I cannot skip it, because I'm sharing it from my second lab. Okay, let's just listen to the lore.
Over the centuries, we went from sparks to spears, from iron to steam. Step by step, age by age, we kept reaching higher, until we forged a city of air and ambition. My mentor always talks about relics, old machines and strange symbols we can't read. I love to imagine what their life was like, piecing together their rise and the fall. What happened to them? Did some disaster catch them by surprise? Or a fire they lit themselves? I will follow their trail, through the ruins, through the storms, until I uncover the truth.
Brave New Wonders. They have trains. Okay, so this is the game. Let me skip some of the tutorial, because I know the stuff. Here is our little dude. We use him to build the stuff. We can toggle the camera, move around, and yeah. Like when you press tab, you have the map view. Well, yeah, skip the lore. Yeah, I know everything. You can move like the engineer in Factorio, or you can have like a map view to design from the sky. There are also the blueprints, but we need to unlock those. Here we have like our first quest to pick up the stuff from the chest. Yeah, of course, let's ignore the lore. Yes, maybe I should skip the tutorial. Can I do it somehow? Playtest. Okay, seems like I cannot. But it's fine, we're gonna just deal with the tutorial. Are there the enemies? Yes, there are the enemies. Rock, worth playing. You can try the game for free. You have the link in the description. Also, welcome everybody who just joined. We literally just start the game. So we have to do the basic stuff, like checking out the research, skipping the lore. This is the first research we have to do. It's gonna unlock us the smelters. And to do so, we have to provide the plates to the main center. And press research. So we have unlocked two basic recipes, metal plates and refined crystals. Those are like the basic materials in this game. So let's press OK, let's go with the lore. And we can start by mining the crystals. Where are the likes, people? Yeah, feel free to leave a like on YouTube. Interface remind me a lot of Anno. I haven't played Anno games in a long time, so I don't know how similar it is. But the game is not very similar. Are you Polish or Russian? I am from Gleba. Okay, mine metal and mine the crystals. So those were the crystals and here's the metal. We have to do so to make a first smelter. I can do it here, smelter. And one smelter will be for metal and the second one will be for crystals. There is some GUI, some tutorial, but I know everything, so I can just skip it. Okay, let's see. This required 2 crystals and 2 metal, and we have all of that. Okay, build a smelter by opening a building menu. Okay, we already did that. Power poles. Okay, there is a map. We don't need the map. Let's connect the power poles. Also, I heard something is happening on Twitch. Let me check what was that. Gimatia, resubscribe. It's a Trupen. Good evening, sir. Welcome, welcome, Gimatia. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Today we're playing Brave New Wonders, a new automation game. And right now we are building the first smelters. Everything is connected. Now we have to set up the recipe. This one is for the crystals and this one is for the iron. And in this game, instead of using belts, we are using robots. Which means we have to go to automation, mover, place it, build it. Okay, we cannot build it yet. Alright, because we have to start with manually inserting the resources just for the quest. It will unlock the production for us. Because in this building we are making the AI cores for the machines. But first we need to unlock this building. Yep, and the building is unlocked. Which means we can skip all of this lore. Here, put the compute core inside. Okay, it's with shift left click, not with the control left click. This is gonna make us one automation core, which we can use to deploy a construction bots. I mean the logistic bot. Okay, there is some lore. And in this game you can program a lot of stuff with a custom script. But for now we're just gonna use the basic provided by the game. So there is the mover bot. And he will move stuff from this pylon to this building. Here we have the basic automation core, compute core. This bot gonna pick it up and put it to this automation factory, which gonna transform it into automaton, which will be able to make more movers and expand the factory. So now when we are waiting, I'm gonna catch up with the chat. Tired yesterday, I somehow joined high speed for a quick rebound effort push and went to sleep at 4 in the morning. Yep, it can happen. 30 minutes before spaghetti is unleashed. Yeah, that's highly possible. I'm gonna cook a lot of spaghetti here because I don't know the ratios, so yeah, expect the spaghetti going on. Okay, this is going on. Yeah, it's shift left click. Collect all compute cores from the supply drop. Yeah, so we have to wait for that. Let's also look at the research tree. So the next research will be for the miners, which means we need to make more of those resources. Okay, there is 4. Oh no, so we are actually fine. But since we are waiting, let's hand mine some resources. Hello, Rares. No, welcome, welcome. Gonna check out the demo, thanks Trupen. Yeah, feel free to do so. Trupen is the best. Thank you, thank you. Okay, there is some lore, which we can skip. There is some notifications on the left. Like one automation has the error because the supply got destroyed. Yeah, there was the temporary warehouse that was extracted fully. So now this bot don't know what to do. Which means we can just deconstruct him. Okay, this will refund all of the resources to your inventory. Are you sure? Yes, yes, I am sure. Okay, and we got the core back. Here we can take that back. Okay, shift left click, not control left click. And now the quest is to research the stuff. Okay, which means drop this, research. Now we have the mining bots, which means we can build miner here, set up the automation. And the automation, this is like the custom script, which you can adjust later on in the game. But right now we are using the predefined ones, because those are simple. And here is just mine this and deposit it at that. And this is the basic automation. Let's do the same for the crystals. I have to come closer, build it with G, and now mining bot, crystal, crystal. And this is the starting automation. Let's see at the research. The next research will be blueprint. So let's quickly go for that. And this requires just the rough crystals, so I'm gonna start mining those. What is this game about? Just join. This game is about building the factory, automating the stuff, and here, instead of using belts, we are using bots and custom scripts to build the factory. If you want, you can check out the demo. It's free right now. You have it in the pinned comments. No, in the description. You should get a plate of spaghetti emote. Yeah, probably. I don't have many emotes, like only the basic ones. Because I don't stream very often, but I want to change that at some point in the future. So we are getting crystals, which means we can go here, deposit those, and get the research done. Okay, so we got access to blueprint mode. Now we can copy and paste stuff, which means spacebar. Yeah, okay, that. We can just select this. Press Ctrl D, paste it here, and now we just double the crystal production. Let's do the same here. Ctrl D, and yeah. Also, I think I should also expand you. So now everything has the electricity. Same here. Now we have to build that. Also, thank you everybody for the follows. I'm not gonna follow it as much because I want to focus on the game. But yeah, Metal Misters 94 and Coms Cited, thank you for the follows. So I guess, yeah, I have to change something on my second screen. Yeah, now it should be fine. Okay, when I look at the quest, we have to research logistics once and build a warehouse. But first, let's expand those machines and let's expand those machines. Now we have a better production. The game is about Trupen cooking spaghetti. Yeah, it's basically every automation game about me cooking the spaghetti. So we have to research logistics 1. Let's go to the research tree. Manufacture, logistics, set the focus. And what resources do we have? Okay, we probably have enough, we just have to collect it. 13 of those, 10, 12. Yeah, that should be enough. And now we have the warehouse and sentry. Sentry, I don't know what exactly it's used for, but I'm not gonna use it. However, warehouse is quite useful, that's why we're gonna build it. So one warehouse will be for the metal plates. Yes, thank you for the lore. And the second one will be for the crystals. We have to build it. What is required? Plates, which we don't have the plates, but when you collect it, now it's fine. Now, I'm gonna make a mover, which gonna collect. Okay, now we have the smart movers, which we have to select what kind of resource it's gonna take, from which building to what building. And now he's moving the stuff. I'm gonna build another one for the crystals. Also, let's go with the smart one. So from here to here. We are kind of low on the cores, but okay, let's build 2 more. So also smart move, refine crystal from here to there, and use smart move for metal plates from here to there. And now we have like a basic automated production going on, right? What's up, Trupen? Hello. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, everybody. I'm trying to follow up with the chat, but it's not easy task. Because I also want to progress in the game. Like, let's see what do we need to research stuff. We want to go for manufacture. Let's set up. Also, when come to coal, I'm not sure how exactly they want me to deal with it. But the last time I played, I just built the warehouse. Then I built the miner. And basically set up the automation to mine it to the warehouse. Of course, we have to build it first. So let's take the crystals just in case. This is done. So this is gonna make us the coal, which we'll use for the research. For now, we just have to wait for that. We can also kinda explore the map. There is a little bit more coal. There are some structures that you can remove with the dynamite, but first we need to research that. Also on the map you can find those chests with items. For example, there was 10 of the compute cores, which you can use to make more robots. Well, let's see if there is more of those. Okay, there is one more. Yeah, let's take it. More coal. Awesome. And I think there is blockage. Okay, not yet. Okay, there is the blockage. We can detonate it with the dynamite to unlock more map. Here is another chest which you can pick up, but first we need dynamite. Research manufacture 1 and build a general factory. Okay, we're gonna do it in the future. Here is another chest. Let's take it. Okay, let's see. Is there anything worth checking out? Okay, there is another chest. Yeah, since we are waiting for the call, we can just explore the map. And one more chest. Okay, now we should have enough bots for a big spaghetti factory. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna build a warehouse. Warehouse here. And set up some mover. So you're gonna smart mover take the compute core from this warehouse and put it here. And I also make another mover which gonna take automation from here and put it to this warehouse. So now I can put all of those compute cores this chest, and I'm gonna automate the production of automation cores. I just hope we don't need compute core for anything, because I'm gonna use all of them. Yeah, we'll see. I just noticed for some reason Twitch correlates sound quality with video resolution. I hope the video quality and resolution is fine. Is it? Oh, also I see the power starting to be a bottleneck. Let's see. Grid output 4 and grid demand is 5. So yeah, we are low on electricity. We have to fix that. Oh, let me get the coal for the research. And now... yeah, we have everything. Production pipeline. Yeah, there is something about general factory, radios and stuff. But I want to go with electricity. I think here is the electricity. Which is still kind of far away. But wait, I can do this. And just drop you. Cannot transfer items, is too far away. Okay, a few more metal plates. So let's take the crystals. Yeah, the quality is fine. Okay, then it's good. Now we have unlocked the research packs, which we're gonna use for research. Makes sense, right? And to do so, we have to do the production. General factory. I'm gonna build it here. let's make one mover and another mover, which we don't have the resources to build. Now we do. Let's try to build everything, and I'm gonna set up the recipe for industry research packs, which require 1 refined crystal and 1 plate. We also have the access to the production panel. But here, you are taking, smart move, metal plate from here, dropping there. You are taking smart mover from refined crystals from there to there. And I'm gonna build another mover, which is gonna take research packs from here and drop it there. So now we kind of automated the production of science. I mean, we also have to make electricity. Okay, now it's automated. The production is quite small because we are low on power, but we need to research that, so we'll unlock the power production. For now we struggle. What else can we do? Okay, hey look, something more lore. Yes, interesting. I'm gonna skip it. Open the big map. Okay, so there is some point which we can go to and explore. From what I remember, I need some materials to drop there. So I'm gonna build the warehouse straight away and go there. Explore. So here is the abandoned house ruins. Okay, there is some lore. We can move toward the object. Confirm. Okay, display panel. Let's reach for it. Confirm. The house is collapsing. Run. Exit the ruins. Confirm. Okay, so now we have to rebuild the ruins. Now we don't need a tutorial, maybe later. We are fine without a tutorial. Now the thing is, begin the trial. We have to provide it. The building will emit red signal when a metal plate is required and blue signal when the refined crystal is required. Try creating custom automation behavior to read the signal and condition. Wait. It was easier in the demo. Okay, in that case, we will need to do some custom logic. Okay, let's drop some plates here and some crystals. And we need to start with the first custom script. Create a new one. You have here like a prompt input, which gonna turn into commands for the bot. Let's look at the example. If the warehouse is emitting green, pick up item A from warehouse and deposit it in the factory. Okay. If the building emits signal red, take item type from storage and deposit it in building. If the building emits signal blue, then take item type 2 from storage and deposit it in building. I hope it's gonna work, but we'll see. At least now your degree comes handy. Yeah, I'm just vibe coding prompts for the mover bots. and hope everything gonna work. And that's the spaghetti. Does it work? Will it work? I don't know. Let's see. Condition item transport. Okay, this is like the rebuild house. Save. If the selected value, if you emits red, then take metal plate from this and deposit in here. Yeah, if the trail emits blue signal, take refined crystal. Okay, there is a plate. Okay, now the crystal. Okay, there is the crystal. Now there's another crystal. Damn, it works. It works on the first try. I just vibe coded it. Okay, so since this seems to work, let's focus on the quest. And we have to do... Okay, let's do some research. Automation. Resource required. Energy. Yes, set the focus. Researching. But can you just take it from here and drop it there? Yes, yes we can. Which means now we have unlocked the solar power collector. And the recipe is... Okay, we can afford that. Let's build 2 of those here. Let's take some of the resources. And now we should be fine with the power. Yeah, we are making 12 and only demanding 5. Which means we should probably expand the factory. Right, let's do so. So I just gonna copy you, Control D, and let's paste it here. Let's do the same there. Control D. Okay. Let's build it. And let's build it. Also, we have mined all of the coal from here, which means we should relocate this warehouse. And I want to relocate it as far away as I can. But the problem is, I cannot move when relocating the stuff. So I have to move it like few tiles at the time. And now there's a cooldown of 1 minute. But in the meantime, I can change you to mine this and drop it there. And make another miner, which will take this ore and drop it here. And that should help. Okay, research combat. Where is the combat? Somewhere on the right. No, there is the truck, there is the combat. Let's set the focus. I can also drop some of the resources there. Okay, so the combat is on the way. With the combat, we'll be able to make dynamite and unlock other parts of the map. And this should be done. Let's see. Explore. What is this? What was it meant to carry? Maybe an energy core? The window could show how it reacts. Yeah, interesting. Some lore. Some stuff. Upgrade to the backpack. Now we can handle more items. Instead of 200, we can handle 300 items. Wonderful. That's gonna be useful. Also, I'm gonna deconstruct you and dismantle you. Because we don't need that anymore. Something is not responding. But it seems my internet is not responding. Because... Yeah. I'm streaming the game from my laptop to PC. And the connection between those 2 computers was the problem. But now it's fine. Also, let's relocate you closer to the coal. So now we are waiting for the research to be done. Factorio but Unreal Engine 5. No, this game was made in Unity, not Unreal. I mean, based on the credits, it was made from Unity, because there is a lot of Unity devs. Okay, I'm gonna look at the backpack. Okay, we have 8 cores, which means we can build... Okay, we can build 37 drones. Wait, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna build miners, mining drone. You. It's gonna take them forever to do the task, but we have time, right? There is more coal, and you can go there. Is there more coal? Yeah, there is more coal. So you mining this and going to the warehouse. This is like the very inefficient way of setting up the coal outpost, but hey, it works. Unity indeed, yeah. Like there are the credits. Let me see. Credits. Unity developer, React developer, Unity developer. Yeah, so the game seems to be made in Unity. Explore the point of interest, southwest of the train station. Okay, this one. But first we need to research the dynamite, which means we need to wait for the industry research packs. Or we can do this. Control D. Now let's build that. So I have to connect the electricity. Yeah, now there will be more science production. We're gonna change this into some different block because we need core production. Yeah, but for now we can use it for research. So I also make another mover. You are taking smart mover. You are taking research packs from here to there. I can also move this from my inventory, and now the research is done, which we have unlocked the dynamite. And the next research... Okay, this requires some extra stuff. What about you? Okay, we can increase our backpack, truck. Yeah, let's go with the backpack production, so we'll have more slots in my inventory. And also, let's build the dynamite production. To make the dynamite production, we need a simple kit production. And to make the simple kit production, we need this building, which I'm gonna place here. And here, simple kit production. This requires the crystal compound, which means I'm gonna copy you. Control D. Change the recipe to crystal compound. Add one more mover, which is gonna move crystal compound from there to there. And you also need another mover to get the plates. So smart mover, metal plates from here to there. And that should supply us with simple kits, which we're gonna use to build the weapon factory. And I don't know what is needed in weapon factory, but we'll see. As long as it works, efficiency is just an option. Yep, that's true. What is our goal in the game? I don't know what is the goal in the game because I have skipped all of the lore. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't skip all of the lore. But basically, you should make a factory, right? That's always the goal in the factory building games. Okay, is it working? Metal plates. Ah yeah, it's working. So I can take that and build the weapon factory. Okay, so we need to make the thermoplate. Okay, I'm gonna relocate it closer to the core. So now we can take the smart mover, take the core from here to there, and that's enough to make the thermoplates. But we also need the smelter to make the ash. And also seems the power starting to be a bottleneck. We need to fix that soon. Also in the rough resources, rough metal. In the meantime, let's make power. Okay, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. If you want, there is the link to the game in the description, so you can check it out, and maybe don't skip the lore, so you can tell me what is the goal. But you know, even in Factorio, the main goal is to send the rocket, but is it? Building the factory is the main goal. Okay, this smelter is for the gunpowder, which means we need a mover. We're gonna move the coal from the warehouse to this factory, and we need another weapon factory, which is gonna make the dynamite. Set up the dynamite, and we need two movers, one for the thermal plates and one for the gunpowder. Smart mover, gunpowder from here to there, and here the smart mover. Okay, this one is too smart. This smart mover. We're gonna take the thermal plate from here to there. And now we are making the dynamite. But I would also like to steal some of the thermoplates, because we need those for the research, if I'm not mistaken. Here. Yeah, we need 10 thermoplates. I can steal them from here. I can also increase the production of some stuff if needed. Okay, also it seems like the problem lies in the power. Okay, this requires those and those materials. So let's steal some of this. And I'm gonna build two more of the power production. I can build one here and there. Okay, now we are making 24 and we are requiring 19, which means we have a small buffer, but it's not very big. Main goal of Factor is to spread democracy and pollution. I mean, here you also have the enemies, so you also can spread the democracy and pollution to the enemies. Like when I open the big map, you have like the red sectors, which means they can trigger the attack. And I probably should build some defenses there at some point in the future, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. For now we are fine, right? Okay, this will be soon done. So maybe I'm gonna steal some of the thermal plates. Okay, two more thermal plates. Let's see if I'm gonna be faster than the bot. 25 seconds to craft. Damn, this rate is tough. Okay, seems like I wasn't fast enough to steal from the bot. Okay, now we can research the bigger backpack, and we can also research the tier 2 research packs. So I can drop this inside, and I can leave for the exploration. We can go either here to the right or there. Yeah, let's go there. Also, there is some point of interest. Let's check it out. There is a chance I need some kind of the resources to explore it. Let's see. Yeah, confirm. Yes, okay, okay. Movement speed. Ah, so now I'm moving faster. That's cool. Destroy that. Okay, so we have unlocked a new part of the map. Let's take the drop. More resources. And there are the enemies. So if you are not careful, they can attack you. Luckily we have some HP, so you can just run around and steal the resources from the enemies. Oh, there is something more. Let's steal that. And here's another point of interest, which is gonna require from us some custom scripting. So basically, if the wreck pile emits red signal, the crane should contain 0 metal plates. If the wrecked pile emits green, then the crane should contain 10 metal plates. This is kinda simple. We just need 2 movers. One, we're gonna move the plates to the wreck when the signal is green, and second one to move them out when the signal is red. So let's build that. Warehouse. Let's drop 10 plates. And let's go with the custom script. Mover. You. Create a script. If signal is signal. Wait. No. If building emits signal color, then move items from storage 1 to storage 2. Yeah, this should be fine. Let's see. Okay, there is some vibe coding going on. Prompt change. If building emits color, then move items from storage 1 to storage 2. Then move item from storage. This seems the same to me, but let's press OK. Let's save it. Condition item transfer by signal. Yeah, let's save that. Okay, if select value, you emit signal green, then move items from here to there. Wait. If rec is green, then yes. And I should also make another bot, which gonna, if this value emits red, then move items from the crane to the warehouse. So now we should handle both conditions. To have 0 metal plates when the signal is red and 10 metal plates when the signal is green. So in no time it should be done and we should get some stuff there. We also have some hints. Let's see. When wreck is green, move items from warehouse to crane. When wreck is red, then move... Ah yeah, you can do it with one bot. But we are doing it with 2, so it's fine. Unga Bunga, welcome. Oh, we also have the research done. Yes, recipe unlocked. What else we can research? Let's see. Energy 2. Better backpack. Faster guy. Let's go with the faster guy. Because it doesn't require us a second tier research pack. So what is here? Click to see the details. Power plant. Generate electricity continuously by using fuel. Nah. We don't need that for now. So let's see what else we can do. Okay, seems like we can move this warehouse. And we can also move those mining bots. So we can, for example, mine this. And this miner can, for example, mine this. Okay, am I close enough? Okay, now I am. So now it's gonna be closer to all of the resources. We can also destroy this object, so now the movement with the bots will be easier here, and we'll also get more space to work with. I would also like to see what is required for the science pack tier 2. Okay, simple kit and the cortex chip. To make the chip we need refined crystal and crystal compound. In the general factory. You know what? We're gonna do that. General factory. And you're gonna make me the cortex chip. You and you. Smart, no the splitter. Smart mover. Take the refined crystal from here, drop it there. And you, smart mover, take the crystal compound from here and move it there. And that should work. Let's make the general factory. And you're gonna make me the automation science packs. You and you. No, I'm still clicking the smart splitter instead of smart mover. What is even smart splitter? Get an item from pickup if it is item that the other. Okay. So this is like a smarter way of using warehouses, but I don't care about it. I want to pick up the simple kit from here, drop it there. And I also want to do the same with the chips. So smart mover, take the chips from here to there. And I also want to make the output. So take the research pack from here to there. So now we have automated the science packs tier 2. Let's see how well it works. Okay, this seems to be working, but just not fast enough with the movers, so I'm gonna help them a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the deposit. Okay, now he's screaming that there is the error. Riverbird, 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. For the sub to the Supressak, Buffo, Hurusme, Michal Gantet, Hapalala. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the hype train. Yeah, I don't know how the hype train works with all of the events, because I saw that some streamers have like a overlay, running trains and all of that. At some point I'm gonna set it up, but not today. Today we're making the factory. But yeah, once more, thank you for the subs. And here we are going with the research. Combat 2. Wait, do we have the combat 1? Yes. Truck. Truck up. Dogs trucks for long distance ground transport. A heavy load automation that house large amount of items over long distance. That would be useful. We can make like an outpost for the resources. Energy 2, combat 2. Or we can just research nothing. Nah, let's go with the trucks. Truck is always cool. So do we have the combat mode unlock? No, we do not. Toggle the camera, build nearby. Combat mode. So where is the combat? Unlock production of basic military products. Okay. Defender bot. Recipe. Click to see the recipe. Ammunition MK2. Where is the ammunition MK1? Maybe this is the ammunition MK1. So we just need to find it. Alright. I even know where we can find it. Hola, welcome, Mr. Ripa Conti. Hello, hello. Do I want to open it? I don't know, because then, when we get the attacks from the enemies, this might be the problem. Okay, are you done? Yeah, I think this is done. Which means we can deconstruct all of the stuff here and click the explore. Okay, you cleared the stuff and we got the gun. Okay, so now we have the gun. Okay, recipe unlock. Allows your mono vehicle to equip a basic firearm, providing a means of self-defense against hostile enemies. So now we can make the bullets. But do we need the bullets to... No, we don't need the bullets to shoot. That's cool. So I gotta deconstruct all of that stuff. Dismantle, yes. Dismantle. Can I click you? Yeah, dismantle. And also dismantle you. Yeah, when the quest is done, you don't need to keep it up. Okay, and this is stuck inside. Now we can enter the combat mode and kill all of the enemies. There is the magnet. Oh yeah, it's gonna pick up all of the fragments. Yeah, so the combat in this game is quite simple. You just run around and shoot the enemies. And that's all. I think there is another point of interest somewhere on the right, but how to get there? Maybe here or... Yeah, I think we have to go to the right. Also, there would be a nice outpost for the coal and for the metal. So if we get to the trucks, then we can transport the items from here to the main base. Let's destroy that. Oh, there is another warehouse. Let's pick it up. You are just here to get a streak. Okay, what is your streak so far? Let's take all of this. Yeah, I don't remember what was my biggest streak on the channel. But if it counts for my own channel, then my strike is quite big. Right now 0. When I get the streak, it's going to be 1. Okay. So that means I have to stream more often, so you can get more strike. Okay, let's collect that. Okay, there is another rock. And there is another enemy. Oh. I haven't seen that one. Okay, we have unlocked the trucks. So let's see. Okay, so the truck is very, very slow, but it probably can handle a lot of resources. Oh no, it's not actually slow. Okay. We're gonna use those at some point. Setting up the hubs. Truck hub. One mover to move it to the hub. And truck hub as an output. Yeah, that's quite simple. Just long distance transportation. Okay, and you can set up the trucks. Yeah, that should be fine. We're gonna set those up at some point. Welcome, Gary Lineker 222. Hello, hello. But there are still hours I cannot watch, and then I would just lose the streak. Yep, that's how it works with the streak. Okay, there is another point of interest. Okay, I got stuck. Kinda. Let's also grab the resources. And from what I remember, what I was playing last time, this dude is kinda tanky. So I just gonna do this one and kill it in peace. And he is done. Okay, let's close the combat mode. Let's get the resources. And here we have to set up the scaffolding for the structure. Okay, we are missing some metal and some dynamite. But let's drop everything what we have so far. This, that, this. Okay. And let's get back to the base. So how is the base doing? Construct the crane required to build the sky pillar. Okay, that's fine. Can we research something useful? Oh, gun turrets. This seems useful. Automatically attack nearby enemies. Consume ammunition. So we would need the ammunition production to deal with that. Are you Polish? No, I'm from Gleba. Unlock fuel-based energy generation. Nah, we don't need that. Faster dude. Nah, it's fine without him. I think we kinda need the turrets, so let's set it up. Here we need dynamite. And we also need some metal. Let's take this amount. Okay, do I need to automate something? I probably need a production of ammunition. So let's make another weapon factory. Here, ammunition. One mover and second mover. And this mover is smart mover. You are taking the gunpowder from you to you, and you are also taking the metal plates. So smart mover for the metal plates from warehouse to ammunition production. So now we're gonna get the ammunition automated, and I can drop my dude here. There will probably be some coding challenge we have to do to build this sky filler. We'll see. We just need to get our dude here. Also, let's look at the map. Yeah, seems like those areas are kinda problematic. We'll need to deal with enemies. This is kinda red. I wonder if this is the enemy. But there are no enemy spawners, so does it mean we are safe here, or will they come from somewhere else? I don't know. Okay, let's supply it with this and that. And now we can either go into the tutorial, or we can go without the tutorial and start the excavation. Let's try it without the tutorial. Okay, objective. Random gusts of violent gases are hitting the platform and changing its temperature. Maintain the temperature of the platform between 25 and 70 degrees to progress. So if we deposit coal to increase the temperature by 10 degrees, but if we deposit the thermal plates, it will decrease the temperature. Which means we probably need a warehouse with a lot of coal and a lot of thermal plates. Okay. Wait, but we also need to emit the signal. Okay, so if temperature is bigger than X, then emit signal 1. If okay, just the temperature. Emit signal 1. If temperature is smaller than U, then emit signal 2. Well, let's see if it's gonna work. Please log in with Steam to use this feature. I am logging with Steam. Okay, I'm gonna also turn on the light in my room because it's quite dark. Okay, we got some vibe coding. Let's see. Okay, you and you. Yeah, I guess it's gonna work. Signal by temperature. Yeah, okay. Peak value for X. 30 degrees. Emit blue. If you are too hot, let's say 70 degrees. No, let's go with 80. Red. Wait. So it has to be between 25 and 70 degrees. So if temperature is bigger than no, if temperature is bigger than 70, then you should act. Or if the temperature is smaller than 25, then you should also act. I think that's the logic. Temperature can be higher and lower, Mr. Engineer. Yeah, so it's good, right? I don't know. Let's try it out. Production, logistics. Oh, we have the truck. I can't build here. Alright, I can build here, but I have to deal with enemies. So I'm gonna dismantle it for now. I'm gonna research the gun turrets. And now I can build the gun turret. However, I need the ammunition. Okay, let's dismantle it. And... oh. I see. Are there still attack? Are they constantly attacking me, or why it's so much red here? Okay, now it's not red anymore. When I enter the combat mode. Okay, so that means it was like a wave of the attack. Oh, there is another enemy. Yeah. I got 8 diamonds in Minecraft on day 0. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna move him automatically into the base. Okay, this is blinking because not enough resources. Okay. Which means I can move here to get more coal. Yeah, I'm gonna start mining this coal. Yeah, we of course need to unlock this coal, but it's gonna happen soonish. Destroy it? Yeah, no, it's fine. So what did I need? I needed more ammunition, and I also needed more coal, and I also need some of the thermal plates from here and from there. So let's move this mining boat. Now when I think about it, we have the trucks, so we can basically start mining resources everywhere on the map without caring too much about the transportation. Yeah, but we are fine so far. Wait, do I hear some weird noises like enemies attacking, or those are the mining boats? Yeah, I think those were the mining boats. Okay, let's get more ammunition. Let's wait for that one. And now let's try to set up the logic here. So we're gonna build here. And also the warehouse. And we'll need to set up the logic here. So we also need a mover here and mover here. Okay, so if blue, then plates. Okay. If signal is signal, then move item type from warehouse 1 to warehouse 2. Create the behavior. It's still day 0 and I have 24 diamonds now, but I will go get more diamonds. Yeah, go get more diamonds. Please specify which building the signal is from. If signal from signal building is signal, then move tame type. Yeah, it should be item type. Ah, close enough. Signal, tame type, yeah, okay. Okay, let's save that. Move item on signal, yeah, let's save that. Okay, if signal from this building is blue, then move thermoplates from here to there. But if signal from this building is red, then move coal from here to there. I just need to put coal and thermal plates. Okay, I don't know if it's fast enough. Maybe it is. Can I relocate it closer? Yes, I can. Okay, so now it works. Also, I'm gonna put some bullets inside. Assign signal behavior. And okay, I'm just gonna drop some bullets here. And you're gonna move smart mover. You're gonna take the bullets from here to there. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay, temperature is fine, this is fine, this is not emitting any signal. Let's see what's gonna happen with the next eruption. Oh, we got the attack. but it's fine. Okay, now it's too hot, but now it's fine. Yeah, so that should be enough to handle the stuff. I just hope I have enough thermoplates. If not, then we are cooked. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, now it's too hot. Let's use the thermoplates. One is not enough, so let's go with the second one. And now it's fine. Yeah, and we are progressing. So when we get that, I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, I can move this in a better way. I can also make a better way to generate electricity. Like, how good we are with electricity? Probably not very good. So can we research something? Movement speed, that's very expensive. Are you less expensive? No, you are also very expensive, but... okay, I think the movement speed is more important. Something will be happening there. Okay, are you done? Okay, you are almost done. And now you are done, which means I can deconstruct. Wait, let's see. Signals, scavenge the abandoned mega structure. Explore the pillar. Yes. Confirm. Detach the core and continue the exploration. Continue the exploration. Continue the exploration. Okay, there is some community logs. And examination. Mira, Brooklyn, Koren. Yeah, thank you. Gas 1. Through the study of the giant glowing core, minor automations can now harvest gas from the geysers. Very cool. Do we need anything from here, or can I just remove it? Demolish, yes. Now everything is red, so probably we are getting attacked. I don't know if I should worry about it or not. I simply won't. I don't even know where the enemies are coming from. Is there anybody here? No. Maybe we're gonna explore more map. Hello, Mr. Trupen. Thank you for the factory vids. They help a simple-minded bozo like me to become a slightly more complex-minded bozo. Ah, you're welcome. Glad to help you. Oh, this is the geyser. Okay, that's cool. But let me look at the map. I want to look at the geysers. So there is one, there are a few. Okay, so if there are a few geysers, we don't need to care about those, since they are safer. Okay, can I explore more map? Oh yeah, there is something to explore. Destroy. And this is uranium. Yeah, this is uranium. Oh, my inventory is full. That's unlucky. Okay, there are some more enemies. Okay, let's get back to the base. I'm gonna drop off some of my inventory so we can grab more. For example, I have 87 of the computing cores. That's a lot. I'm going to work. I will be back when I get there, so be nice and have fun. Yeah, thank you, Riva. Good luck and good stream. Thank you. Seed 13 row. thank you, thank you. Scavenge the abandoned mega structure. Where is that building? Big map. Yeah, I don't see it. But also my inventory is full, so I have to clean it up a little bit. So I have too much coal. Okay, now my inventory is fine. This looks like a mega structure, or like here. But seems like it's not. So what can we do with the gas? It's with the control. Okay, can be used to generate energy or refine into other products. So from the natural gas we can make the methane and helium in the natural gas processor. And from the methane we can do some recipes. Okay, electricity or airship fuel. Oh, there's also other... Oh no, the spoilage. What else can we do with this? Oh, a different recipe for the thermoplates. That's interesting. Wait, let's see. To make the thermoplates, we can either go with the crystal compound. This... Wait, 500 to 1500. Okay. Oh no, spoilage. Spoilers. Yeah, you can make stuff with the spoilage. Spoilers and spoilage. Where it... Spoilage, decay product of agriculture products, can be used in a power plant or manufactured into fertilizer. So there are the gleba mechanics in this game. Good to know, I guess. Okay, let's steal all of that stuff. So let's see if there is something to pick up. Okay, I'm gonna kill those enemies on the way. What is this red crystal? I have no clue. Okay, and this is a sleeping one. And the pickup is under F. Okay, I can connect this with the main base. Let's pick up the stuff. And I'm just gonna follow this symbol to find the next big structure. Looks like red boat. I hope someone made mod Factorio but everything is gleba to Factorio. I hope they don't. Oh, a strange map. Ah. Oh. Research requirement. Okay, there is some lore. Brooklyn, corner. Yeah, thank you. Airship. New structure, airship stockpile. Small storage buildable on airship deck. Airship fuel. Allows to construct... allows the construction of airships, massive floating vehicles that are essential in the intercontinental logistics. You can build structures on the deck of the airship. That's cool. Let's set up this as a research. Yeah, and let's go back to the base then. Or we can make some kind of the outpost base here. Like, I can make the warehouse. And I can make the few drills. Can I, like, build multiple at a time? Shift? No. Control? No. No, I don't know. Mining bot from here to there. Mining bot from here to there. And the same with you. Just the mining bots. So this is running. And let's try with the trucks. Truck hub. Oh, I don't have the circuits. Okay, so for now we're just gonna collect it. I can also do the same here. Automation. Mover. No, it's not mover. It's a drill. Miner. So you're mining from here to there. You are mining from here to there. And you are mining from here to there. And now I can just copy this and paste it again. Yeah, so we have the outpost for the metal. There is a mod everything spoils for Factorio. Yeah, and there is a mod that makes everything spoils into a random resource. I played that mod and it's quite interesting challenge. Because you get the random items, so you can just get iron ore spoil into reactor or stuff like that. Or solar panels, so you don't need to worry about the electricity at all. Okay, I can start deconstructing all of those trees, so there will be easier movement around the base. Like, let's get you. Let's deconstruct that, this. There is a geyser. Okay, only 50 natural gas. That's not much, but for now, it's better than nothing. Okay, and I'm missing the plates. And I should also probably grab some crystals. Okay, so you mining bot, geyser, the warehouse. And there is another geyser, only 50 natural gas. So it's also almost nothing. Okay, but it's fine. Let's see, I can drop the map here. And that's all. Let's also drop the compute cores. And with that, the progress is running. We are fine with the coal. So let's see, what's the bottleneck? We of course need more science. So let's see. We should probably increase the production of the everything. Here, Control D. Control D. Here, Control D. And Control D. That should help. Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing the rough resources. Can I steal rough resources from those drones? Kinda. I also need more cores. Okay, so that should help with the production. Of course, I also need to connect electricity. How is the power? The power is fine. So one more here. Damn, this is 10,000 of crystal. What about this one? Yeah, this is 10,000 of the metal. That's quite a lot. Evening Shaman, welcome, welcome. Okay, what is the bottleneck here? Seems like the transportation is the main bottleneck? That's weird. I wasn't expecting that. Let's help then. Also the same here. That's kind of surprising. I was expecting the production to be the problem, but clearly it's not. You are not connected correctly. Now you are. Okay, I'm gonna grab this, and yeah, the power is starting to be the bottleneck. So let's fix that. Okay, when everything is working at the same time, then we have the problem with power. So we need to increase the production. Okay, let's build all of this. And of course we need to connect it. Now, is it connected? 40, 40. Yeah, I think everything is connected. Also, maybe I'm gonna save the game just in case. Save the game. Stream 1. Save. Okay, this is almost done. This is almost done. Okay, do we have the technology to... Yes, natural gas processor. Like, I can process it. Let's go with power. Is it connected? Yes, it is, but it's not built. Okay, now it's built. And you require... Okay, you're also built. Recipe, natural gas. So I'm gonna relocate you to be closer. And you're gonna mine this geyser. Here I'm gonna build the mover. So you are taking smart mover to take the natural gas from here to there. And you will be the normal mover, which gonna take the stuff to put it to the warehouse. Mover bot from here to there. Okay. So this is our early refinery. Here we can also extract 100. Damn, that's also very low. But you know what? I still gonna do it. Wait, there is another one. Okay, is there? No, this is the crystal. Total Eclipse, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Was you playing some Satisfactory or something else today? Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Since you also like the automation games, I'm gonna show you this game. This is the Brave New Wonders. This is a sponsor stream because the game is for free to play during the Steam Next Fest. There are the links in the everywhere. But this is basically a new automation game where instead of using belts, you use those bots which you have to program yourself to move the resources around. And that's basically the game. Hey, how is going? Enjoying Brave New Wonders? Yes, yes I do. We did a bit of Satisfactory, then jumped over to this. You got a little further through than we have. Yeah, I played the demo like last year, and I also played it for like 1 hour before the stream. So I kinda know what's going on. So at what point did you end? What have you got? Have you dealt with... Where is that building? With this one? Or you haven't built the sky filler? Because it requires some fancy logics to make it work. We just started depositing items in the warehouses. Wait, so you basically... Have you played it for 10 minutes or what? The ruined house, sorry. Ah, okay, this one. Yeah, I did the tutorial before the stream, so I kinda knew how to do the custom scripting. But it can be kinda hard in the beginning. Is it red because it's hot? No, the region is red because of the scout area patrol. So if you build any building in this red area, then you can expect attacks from the enemies. And you have to build the turrets to defend it. That's why I don't build on this area for now. That was all new for me, but great, because it gave me the opportunity to learn it with the community. Yeah, I remember when I was playing the demo, I was also streaming it, like last year. So I was learning the ropes, also with the community. But now, before the stream, I just wanted to know the stuff and, you know, show more of the game around. And show more of the progression. Like, for example, here... Ah, yeah. Wait, so if you just unlock the starting building... Wait, where is the ruin house? This one. So you're just in the very beginning then. I am way more in the late game. The tags say backseat allowed and no backseating. It was confusing, but then it was who cares about tags, so now it's clear. Yeah. If you want to do backseating, go for it. If don't, then don't. That's my approach. Okay, and here we are trying to do gas production. We have unlocked the natural gas processing, and we have a basic refinery. For now we are only making the methane. Oh, we have the tech tree, which means we have unlocked the airship stockpile. Okay, there is some lore. I don't know if you have read the lore, but I'm just skipping all of the lore. Okay, wonder. You're about to construct your first wonder. Oh. Wonders are vast works that demand immense resources to build and sustain. In return, they stand as landmarks of power and gateway to greater possibilities. Like, I'm fine with resources to build it, but to sustain it, I don't like it. Airship, ah yeah, that's the research. So where is that wonder? Let's see at the map. Okay, there is the wonder. Oh, we are reading all of the lore. Ah, you see, that's the difference. I just skipped all of the lore. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on in the game. Like, I treat the lore in the games like I treat it in Factorio. Just, lore doesn't exist to me. Okay, let's see. New beginning. Construct the hub. Construct the hub. Optional build 3 gas processor. Make all 3 gas processor operating at 100 speed. That may be problematic, since we don't have enough gas supply. So we would need to get gas from here. And here. But they're the enemies. Yeah, but we can just make the turrets and it will be fine. Okay, but for now, let's just build this wonder. Going to lurk whilst I grab dinner. Enjoy everyone. Yeah, thank you for the raid, one again. And I hope you also enjoyed the game. But in the meantime, we gonna build the airship hub. Which means we probably need to expand the production of the simple kits and the thermal plates. Okay, let's enter the building modes. So we have to... Yeah. So you know what? We're not gonna expand the production. We're just gonna build a few movers, which gonna move the resources. Okay, let's build those. You automate. Smart mover. You're gonna move the thermal plates from here to here, and I just gonna copy you. Control D, Control D, and Control D. Okay, and you are for the simple kits. So smart mover, simple kit from here to there, and also let's copy you. And at some point we're gonna build it. It's not gonna be very fast and very efficient, but it's gonna be done. We probably should also deal with fuel. Refinery. Yeah, it's gonna be empty soon. Wait, but there is another geyser. Oh yeah, it's slowly getting harvested. I'm gonna relocate it a little bit closer here, so it's gonna be easier. Also, I wonder if I should start making the turrets here, because the enemies might want to attack my wonder. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna kill those enemies since they are close by. I don't know, should I open this way of it gonna make it more problematic to defend my base? Nah, it's gonna be fine for sure. Let's just kill those enemies. Oh, this is the spawn point of the enemies, right? Let's see, can I zoom? Let's see. No, this is the ore. But this one looks like the spawn point. So we just need to place the turrets on the spawn points and we are fine. Let's see here. Any spawn points? Nope. Maybe this is the spawn point. Are you? Highly possible. But I'm not sure. So here we have more gas. Oh no, 100? That's almost nothing. Okay, what about on this side? There is 300. Okay, that's something. 500. Okay, that's more. Okay, we're just gonna open it here. Maybe also gonna find something interesting here. Nope. Nothing interesting. Okay, in that case, I just wanna make the gun turret. But where do I want to make the gun turret? Here? Or like between? Okay, assuming this is the spawn point, I'm just gonna make the gun turret near the spawn point of the enemies. And now we are getting the attack from the enemies. Or do we? I don't know. But use smart mover, take the ammunition from the ammunition production to the turret. And that should work. Control D. I also gonna copy and paste you there. I don't know if I should set up some kind of the logic for the movers to only move X amount of the ammunition, because that might be the problem. Or maybe there is the limit of how much ammunition can you put into the turret. Let's see, you are in the ammunition production, hint combat, trucks. Okay, this is the flashbang. But no, there is no information if there is like the limit of how much ammunition can you put in to the turret. I just hope it works like in Factorio, that automatically it gives only few bullets and not more. Oh yeah, 3. Cooldown, behavior. Wait, did I copy? Okay, I think I forgot to copy the dude. Yeah, I did. Let's fix that then. You smart mover, take the bullets, take it from the production and drop it to the turret. Okay, do I want to set up the trucks? I probably should. So let's try it out. You truck hub. Ah, I don't have the chips. Airship stockpile. Buildable on airship 1. Oh. Interesting. Okay, truck. Behavior. Hauler. When there are no items in storage, move to A. When there are at least limit items, type move to K. Or move to destination. I guess move to destination is move to selected value. What? Okay. Hauler. When there are no, let's go with the metal ore. In storage, move to here. Pick a value limit. Select, I don't know, 200. When there are at least 200 metal ore, move to, okay, another warehouse. So we need the chips. Wait, buildable on America, Europe, Asia, Africa. Oh, so there are like the different continents. Cool. Let's see. We have a small chips production here. Let's grab those. And I can build... Okay, let's see. So this is... There are still the resources here, which means we don't need to replace it with warehouses. But at some point, it's gonna be useful. But we also have kinda infinite amount of metal here. So we don't need this output at all. What about coal? Yeah, you're also almost infinite. Automator is waiting for the command. Okay, I can dismantle you. One dude has the error. You're mining the gas. Yeah, I can dismantle you. And I can just bring it closer to the refinery. Also, is there anything interesting on the left? This is the English only channel, so please use the English. No Polish, no Russian. Oh wait, but I cannot just relocate it easily. It's gonna take forever to relocate. Okay, let's still keep trying. Or I can just build a one mover. Combat and danger zone. As you explore, you'll discover some areas on the minimap flashing red. These are the danger zone. Building inside them will attract enemy drones, which will attack your structures and automatons. Automatons? Yeah, the robots. Be careful building in those areas until you have proper ways to defend yourself. You can click on the danger icon under the minimap to quickly check where you are being attacked. That's kinda scary. So probably I should be careful. So are we getting an attack or not? Dismantle. Big map. Okay, I don't see any enemies so far. So it should be fine, I guess. LW, thank you for 1000 bits. You enabled donos? Yes, yes I did. I become the Twitch affiliate. So thank you for the bits. So welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm trying out this whole streaming career. I should also keep going with the YouTube, because the last video was like 50 days ago. Yeah. Oh wait, we have this building done, so now we can build the airship. You don't have enough resources, okay. But I can drop those. This. And helium. I don't think we have enough helium. Let's see. Lock in on the grind. Have you seen this game before? Brave New Wonders. It's a new automation game. Wait, I can also do some research, right? Trucks, inventory, airship. Increase the amount of airships you can build by 1. No, I don't think we need that. Oh, there's another science bug. Electromagnetic research bug. Energy 2. I think going for energy 2 might be smart. Yeah, let's go for that. This is my first time watching someone play. Like someone play this game or overall someone play. Yeah, so this is the Brave New Wonders automation game where you use the bots instead of belts to transport the spaghetti around. And now, what do we need for the airship? Helium. How much do we have? 4. Yeah, that's not enough. Let's look at the map. Where do we have more gas? Yeah, I think we need to get gas from here. So we kind of need a separate base there to deal with all of the problems. But there are the crystals, there are the metal. Yeah, we can build the base here. Or we can just take the gas from here and here. Yeah, I think both options are kinda hard. Okay, we have the turret working. Okay, so let's just build the outposts. Okay, he's fine. Warehouse. Drill. Mining bot. Let's also go with mover. You're gonna move from here to here. Yeah, why not? And so let's do the same here. So logistic, warehouse, warehouse. Miner and miner. Let's build that. Let's build you. Mining bot from here to here. And mining bot from here to there. This game, of course. Yeah. If you want, you can check it out. The demo is on Steam. Mover bot. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good way of dealing with gas. Probably not. Also, I probably should make more of the natural gas processors. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna move gas from this warehouse to another warehouse. Oh, I can also do the same with a different warehouse. So I can do mover bot from here to there. Okay, let's look at the map. We are extracting all of those 3 gases. This one is also done. This one is on the way to be done. Yeah, so we are very slowly making the helium. Wait, why we only have 4 helium? Are we consuming it or is it disappearing? Let's see, is there helium inside? No. It's like a suspicion small amount of helium. Yeah, it's 80 to 4. Okay, either our ratio is very much off or the helium is disappearing. I don't know the other way. Power plant. Okay, let's go with this one. But I can also make one mover here and move the helium from this warehouse to the airship production. Smart mover, you are taking the helium from warehouse to here. And let's see. Yeah, now the helium is the only bottleneck. And I kinda don't know how to change that. Let's see at the production. Okay, 38. You know what I'm gonna do? I just gonna take those gases by hand. Yeah, I should probably clear my inventory. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do so. Let's get rid of this. So now I should have enough space. I should probably make the outpost. Outpost right here. But this outpost is gonna be very hard to build because I also need to make the electricity and whole chain production and too much work. I'm just gonna manually transfer the gas. So I should probably also make another natural gas processor. Let's see. Let's make one right there. Okay, what's missing? The thermal plates. Okay, I have to steal thermal plates from here. Oh, let's take 20. And with that, we can just make 2 more movers. Wait, I can just disable you and copy this. Yeah, and do it again because why not? Yeah, so you are for the output, right? Let's see. Yeah, this one is for the output. Oh, now the power is the problem. But now we have a new better way to make power. Yes, we can do this power plant And let's see. Can I see? Oh yeah, coal, natural gas, or methane. Oh, there is even more. Oh. Wait, minus? Recycler? Recycling. Okay, we don't need that for now. But we can... Okay, let's make another warehouse. Drill, mining the coal, and this will be the mover for making the electricity. Mover bot, this there. And this just works. Do I need to copy and paste it again? Like, I don't know if this game... in this game you have the automatic adjustment for the power production from the solars. I hope there is. What is the name of the game? The game is named Brave New Wonders. It's in the title, description, and everywhere. Okay, and I wanted to get the metal plates. And with that I wanted to make more electricity. I love solar panels. They are free electricity. Also in Factorio. The same in this game. You just need to make the initial cost, but then power is free. Okay. What's missing? Crystals are missing. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, and the power, yeah, we have enough power. And this is still working at 100% efficiency. Maybe I can make some signal logic here to prevent it, but this seems like too much work. Can I just turn it off? Yeah, probably. Now, I don't know what kind of logic can I put in. New behavior, signal behavior. Do I get any information of what can I put here? Show red when inventory contains items, show green when inventory contains, energy consumption, power consumption in the grid is compared to number, energy production, power production in the grid is okay, energy, the production over consumption. Nah, seems like there is not enough stuff. Okay, in that case, we're not gonna do much with it. Return. How is the production of the helium going? Oh, we actually are making some helium. 13, and we need 20. Also, soon we're gonna make the first airship. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make the warehouse, which is gonna store all of my items. And I'm just gonna go and grab all of the gases. Oh wait, I haven't dropped those. And that should have been helpful. Here is still 164. I'm getting attacked. Nah, I'm fine. I'll take that, and also this outpost. Okay, this one is done. So I can deconstruct it. I should probably increase the production of the automation research bugs. Or I know what's the problem. All of the resources for the automation science bugs are going for the spaceship. And because of that, I don't have the science. Okay, it is what it is. Let's drop the stuff here. And let's get my trash back. We'll also need the production of the fuel, right? Helium, no, it's with the control. Let's see, helium is made into plates, into frames. What about the methane? Okay, so this is made into fuel. Oh, and we can actually do so. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna start producing some fuel. Production, gas processor. G, recipe, fuel. And I need mover. One will be the smart one. You're gonna take the... Okay, let's start with the plates. Oh, this seems to be a problem. Okay, smart mover. You're gonna take the methane from here to there. And here we have quite a problem. Because the mining bots need to change the location they are mining from. And... oh yeah. The distance will be very long, so we probably need to move everything. We kinda need to rebuild the whole base now. Let's see. And also you. But you can mine from there. It will be easier for you. So I can relocate you. Relocate. Okay, so now the spaghetti is a big mess. But the bot's gonna adapt, right? Thank you, Yemarkon, for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we have the fuel. And we should also have enough resources to build the first... No, we don't. 22. What is going on with this gas? I swear we had enough. Okay, 3 more. 26. Okay, 4 more and we'll be able to make the first airship. Guess who is back? Welcome, welcome, Riverbear. We are on the way to make the first airship hub. I mean, first airship, because we already have the hub. We have the refinery going, and we just refining the stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna increase the production. You Control D, paste it. Control D. Let's paste it. Okay, what is missing? The crystals and the plates. Okay, we have the crystals, it's just the thermal plates, which we have to steal from here. Let's take like 30. Also need more electricity. This is done, this is done. Okay, so now I wonder how it's gonna work. Okay, 27. So soon we should have enough. There are also the stuff that can be only built on the airship, like the airship stockpile. Are there any other stuff that can only be built on the ship? Okay, there are no requirements. No requirements. How is the production going? Global, last hour. Okay. Supply, demand. Okay, we are fine. Okay, 5 helium, 6 helium. Okay, that's enough. We can make the first airship. And let's build that. Now look at our great work. Take flight. Welcome aboard, Pioneer. This is your very first airship, your gateway to skies. Your airship serves as a mobile base. On board, you can build factories and continue your production chain even while on the move. With it, you can explore distant continent and uncover the long-lost mysteries of the old world. Keep venturing out. Who knows what secrets or technologies you might discover next. Boarding and disembarking the airship. Board the airship. Oh. Can I just board the airship? Yes, I can. Airship stockpile. Okay, the airship can't carry the weight of multiple warehouses. Instead, you can build stockpiles. Stockpiles share the same inventory between each other. Reminder, the gangway is not part of the airship storage. Instead, it can be used to automate item transfer between the airship and the continent below. Items left in the airship hub gateway will not travel with the ship. Powering the journey. You need the fuel. Okay. Assigning tasks to your airship. Wait, so this is like the factory of space age. Map of the continent. Damn. Europe, 36, signal blue. America. Travel to another continent. You can issue commands to your airship in the world map. Disembark the airship in another continent via the gateway on the airship. How much fuel do we need? Can we just move there? Traveling to another continent can be dangerous. Make sure you carry enough fuel and ammunition or resources to make them and build defenses on the deck to defend against enemy attacks. Are you ready to depart? No, I'm not. First, I need to save the game. Command the ship. Okay, disembark. Inventory. So we for sure need a lot of fuel. I just don't know how much is a lot. Okay, helium. We don't need helium. Dynamite, that might be useful. This might be useful. Yes, this is cool. This is not needed too much. Okay, so let's just grab a little bit more fuel and let's see what is on another planets. I'm checking the second screen with the chat, so I'm running away. Okay, more fuel. Is 50 fuel enough? Standard fuel. Hold Alt to see more details. Okay, still not enough details. Okay, let's hope 60 is enough. Structure is awaiting construction. That one. we can just dismantle you. Resource drop on the ground. Okay, we don't care. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna save the game and name it before the trip. And let's see what is somewhere else. Okay, this is the map of the world, and I want you move to there, and it's moving. Should I worry about the enemies? What are you? Power fuel port. I probably should put some fuel here. Can I just drop it by hand? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, how is the map? Okay, so we are slowly flying, even without the fuel. How does it work? I don't know. Ah, because this is increasing the speed. And we are sustaining that speed. Or something like that. I don't know. Ah yeah, we are still have this fuel inside. Now we are slowing down because we don't have the fuel. Okay, simple. And this is the distance to the next destination. Okay, I thought this is the speed. What this game is, bro? This is the automation game where you build the factories with the bots. You can try out the demo on Steam. Also, welcome, welcome. So, like a space platform from Factory. Yes, yes, indeed. But I don't know about the enemies, because they told me I should worry about the enemies, but... Flying enemy, awaiting instruction. Okay, so I guess I'm fine. I can just ignore the enemy. Docking. World map. Okay, we are docking in Europe. And we are in Europe. Okay, it's quite cold in the Europe. Require power to start. There are some enemies. Okay, it's a pretty simple enemy. There's another one. Okay, there are more enemies. Yeah, quite simple. Let's grab all of the trash. Oh, that's actually not a trash. There is some ship doing some stuff to this mountain. Have fun, Trupen. I love your work. Ah, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna build it in a safe area. Okay, so let's explore a little bit more. So it seems it works kinda like a space age. You have a different planets which you have to explore, connect them with the airships. Some enemies you have to fight with. Pretty cool. Let's see what is here. Can I move there? Yes, yes, I can. There are some cables. Oh, and the enemies. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I survived. I kinda shouldn't. This looks kinda creepy. Okay, this requires 24 megawatts of power to start charging. It's a giant human-shaped automat, I think. But why it's so huge? Insufficient power. Okay, so the big guy can talk, but it requires more power. So we just need to generate power here. A lot of power. We also need power for the gate. Oh, let's look at the map. Okay, let's see. One power cell is making 2 megawatts or 4 megawatts? I think only 2. So we would require quite a lot of those. So we would need to make the power plant, but we don't have any coal around, do we? Nope. Okay, let's just explore. Let's see, is there anything on the left? Okay, some enemies. What is this? Some plates. And I think that's all here. Yeah. Some geyser. 10,000. Damn, that's a lot. What are you? Nothing. Here is also nothing. Okay, so there's like a big amount of space which you can use for building the base. Anything here? This seems like a door, but it's closed. There is a water. Yeah, so we need to make the power generator so we can open the doors on the left. Do we have resources for that? We need crystals. And it's making 4. And are you working? Ah, yeah, it's charging. Open the gate. And are we safe here? I don't know, I'm just gonna drop some of the resources. Let's drop this, that. Okay. Let's see, I gotta take all of that resources. There is metal, helium geyser. Oh, just the helium. That's pretty cool. So we can make we can make fuel on this map with ease. Can you go here to the right? Oh, yeah, there is more helium. Let's take the crystals. Okay. So we have to make the power production, and I guess we can use helium to use in the generators. Jan Ingich, thank you for the follow. Oh wait, we cannot build here. Cannot place structure on snow. That's kind of problematic. Does it mean we need to melt it, or? But now we have to deal with the enemies. Yep, that's kind of problematic. But wait, let's see. How much power are you making? You are making... Ah, wait. I can't use that resource. I cannot use the helium. That's a problem. I also don't have enough coal and natural gas. Which means I have to power it... Oh wait, there is natural gas on the left. Is it? I see it on the map. Ah yeah, there is the natural gas. I think this is the enemy spawner. Okay, I'm gonna build you. Of course, I don't have ammunition with me. I'm just gonna make a quick outpost. Okay, and let's go back to the base, grab some ammunition. And probably it would be nice to make the production of the ammunition. Can I move to my main base? Can I open it? I don't know. Seems I cannot. So okay, let's grab this. I have that, I have that. I should probably make some simple outpost also here. So I'm gonna make the warehouses. Drills. And we got the attack. So let's quickly go here. Let's make the turret. Oh no. I don't know if I'm gonna be fast enough. I think I won't. Okay, so I was fast enough. G. Drop the ammo. And for now, that should be sufficient. Can I just build the power poles? Oh yeah, I can build the power poles on the snow. Is it close enough or? Because it's not connecting. There is no purple line. Okay, there it is. I don't see the line. Okay, I think there is the line. Cannot place on snow. Ah, great. So now I have to build some power spaghetti to connect everything. So what is needed for the construction of those? Ah, just the metal, so it's almost free. Let's go to the left. And here I can make the power generator. But also I think I should put the ammunition here and automatically supply it. Smart mover, ammunition to the turret. Okay, expedition, power plant. Mover. Here, smart mover. Take the natural gas from here to there. And I want to copy you. Control D. And 3 should be enough. Because they are making 24. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Let's see. Charging. Yeah, It seems to be working. And now let's talk it. Power on, self-test, complete. Speaking, how can I help? Whoa, nice. Hissing, Pioneer, what can I do for you? Really, Automat, yes, talk to me. I am in the artificial... Okay, automation, close approximation, motor function, CERN, what are you talking about? Okay, there is some lore about CERN. Grow up, I'm not a children. Okay, where am I? Secret guild. Let's just click on everything and hope it's gonna progress with the lore. Mira. End of demo. This is the end of the demo. Before you venture out, we would really appreciate if you could take a moment to fill out the feedback survey, which help us improve the game. Enjoying the experience, adding brave new wonders to your Steam wishlist means the world to us. If you run into any issue or have questions, feel free to reach out anytime on our Discord. We would love to hear from you. Okay, so it seems we beat the whole demo. And we have unlocked advanced factories, and yeah. So I guess that's all. Yeah, we have beat the demo. Okay guys, so I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube. So thank you everybody for watching on YouTube. And we're gonna rate somebody on Twitch. Let me just see that. Let's end the stream on YouTube. Let's end it.